We saw our fair share of severe weather. It's been wet, then dry. It's been kind of on and off. So what can we expect?
Well, we're going to expect a drying out period this week and not much rain in our forecast. We do still have a little bit of lingering rain out there right now, and some of you are seeing some sunshine. Of course, we had a big thunderstorm in the Elkin area over the weekend. Lots of rain too. You can see the creek there behind the Elkin Library still running very high from all of the water. Some folks seeing more than 2 to 3 inches of rain over the last several days. Now, right now that rain has moved well to our east. That's where the stormy weather is too. There are a couple showers here that are being generated by the front that is moving into the region right now. Nothing severe expected in our area. It is all down east, and that is where we had reports of mainly wind damage along I-95 and communities to the east of there. If we go back though to Friday, this was the severe thunderstorm that moved through Elkin, and you can see all of the wind damage reports with it as it tracked there from Elkin to near the Rockford community. Again, most of that wind, trees down in the area as well. Thankfully, nothing else like that over the weekend, even though we had a small chance for severe weather today. Right now, we just have a little rain that is moving in parts of the area from Galax south and east into the northwestern corner of Surry County. I don't expect this to last all that long, as we'll see that sort of diminish here in the next few hours. Estimated rainfall today, mainly to the south and east over the Triad, where we've seen more than 1.5 inches in parts of eastern and southern Randolph counties, lighter amounts than that light blue of 1/10 of an inch. But if you go back over the last several days, you're going to see the communities that saw excessive rainfall pushing 2.5 to 3 inches in parts of Wilkes County as well as Randolph counties, and easily some 1 to 2 inches across much of the area. So maybe you're tired of the rain, and this week's forecast is a whole lot drier. We have a small chance of rain coming in on Friday, but that is it. You'll see some of this moisture that's pushing in behind this front. We have a small chance of a shower in our mountains tomorrow afternoon, but most everyone is going to stay dry. The other big weather story will be the cooler air that is coming in. You see Louisville at 48 degrees. Our temps right now near 70, but we will see those temperatures dropping quite a bit with highs that are only in the low to mid 60s as opposed to the low to mid 70s where they would normally be this time of year. So a cool week ahead, and yes, much drier. We'll wake up with mostly clear skies tomorrow morning, but chilly in the 30s and 40s. Clouds are coming back tomorrow, and as I mentioned, should be dry with the exception of a small passing shower as a possibility in the mountains. So we're going to keep things dry in the Triad, but notice a lot of clouds and a lot of wind. A windy day. West winds 15 to 30 miles an hour. Temperatures cooler than normal with a high of 63 and a cool start at 44 degrees. That means if you're headed out to the High Point Rockers game tomorrow, you're going to need that windbreaker. Temperatures dropping into the 50s as the sun goes down. For the foothills, also winds are up out of the west 15 to 30 miles an hour. High temperature is only 62, and it is a chilly 42 tomorrow morning. We may have wind chill values in the 20s in some of the mountain communities tomorrow with a morning temperature of 39. Afternoon high is only 51 with increasing clouds, and I do have that chance for a spotty afternoon shower. Here's the 7-day forecast. Overall, it does look dry. We bring back a small chance of rain potentially into the weekend, and it warms up a little bit by then as well.